Welcome, everyone, to Pablo's Parler. Hello, everyone, it's Pablo here, ready to begin another episode of Pablo's Parler. No, I do apologize that it came out a week late. I take the full extent of the blame. I would say something like Hurricane Sandy, but we weren't affected as the other people. I hope they get better. So yeah, it was all my fault, PhD in procrastination, whatnot. So, if it makes you guys feel better, though, I will be talking about Facebook today, which I'm sure we all know about. And I'll also be talking about NaNoWriMo and talking about privacy. And you're probably wondering how all of this connects together. Well, no need to worry, because these ideas will wrap up nicer than the finale of Lost. So sit tight, jot down some of your thoughts on the podcast, and enjoy the show. A few days ago, NaNoWriMo began anew. And for those of you who don't know, the idea is to write a 50,000 word novel in 30 days. And in typical Pablo fashion, I went into it with only the faintest idea of what to write. Flawless plan. But luckily for me, I at least knew, right, that I was writing the sequel to my novel from last year, The Spark. But in this year's novel that I'm writing, it turns out that due to a weird twist of events, I happen to be the narrator who gets directly involved into the plot of the novel. Yeah, it's pretty meta, I'll admit. So, as I was writing that raised a valid point that I wanted to address, and that was that I want to write about myself in the book as truthfully as I can. I don't want to omit any details, fluff any lies or non-existent qualities that I have. I want to include, for example, how my illness forbids me from doing stuff, how my personality affects how I do things in life, etc. But from there, another issue arose. See, when I finish the novel, if I finish the novel, I'll probably publish it like I did with The Spark. That means that some people will read the novel. And I have to be careful then about what I write about myself, as it could be damaging. And as I was thinking about such an issue, my parents, we had some friends over at our house. We were all, hanging out together in the living room. And they began to discuss at one point, the use of Facebook. And, well, whether it's good or bad. And, I personally told them about how many of my classmates are changing their names so colleges won't see them. Experiences that I've had with people who've posted some pretty dumb, damaging stuff and not realizing until later on. And, that really gave me something to think about, because, that discussion mixed with the novel, well, it made me remember that we live in an age where our actions are not private anymore, right? Cameras, phones, they can all record what we do, all right? I mean, politicians, actors, athletes, they're being chased all the time, and we can be as well. You can be in a party, a friend takes a funny picture of you, next thing you know, it ends up on the internet, and it ends up ruining you. So we have to take care of how we behave in the world. But on the internet, I've seen very strange behavior, because people, they write and say stupid things that can hurt them and that can hurt others. And listen, it doesn't matter if you decide to change your security settings so it's friends only, or if you delete the status after you've posted it because you realize you did something wrong. You know why? It'll be in some nook and cranny of the internet, saved anyways. You think that because you deleted it's gone. Oh no, trust me, there's a lot more going on the internet than you'd know. So, be smart about what you say on the internet, okay? I won't say anything potentially damaging about myself in the novel. I try every day to use Facebook, Twitter, and other sites in smart ways so that it doesn't come and hurt me. And as much as I'd love to believe this, there are bad people out in the world who'd love to ruin the lives of others, exploit them, blackmail them. So remember to be smart about what you say, about what you do, and about what you post. So then, what do you guys think about my sermon on internet privacy? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think that maybe it works in different ways? You can tell us here, or you can tell us on Facebook, Twitter, or the Black and White Online. And now I have to get back to spitting out 1,776 words per day for the novel, and watching what I write and do. So until next time, my faithful listeners, adieu.